Hello folks, and welcome again to another Halo Fan for Life toy review. This is of the Mega Bloks Hornet. It's the Microfleet set. Its set number is 97224 and it has 79 pieces. Alright, let's take a look at the component parts. Alright, obviously it has the helmet, and I'm not going to take off this part of it yet, but you'll see. As with all of these, there are two tabs right here, and they fit into these holes here and here, and you place them inside there, and this little tab here, whenever it's underneath it, it just clicks into place, and then you can just push it down and it pops off. Now when you get this set, there is nothing inside the helmet itself. In fact, if you look at my written review in the link down below, you'll see in the picture there where it shows that the helmet is showing in the box, and then in the inside of the box next to it there's a bag with all the parts to it. Alright, let's take a look at the next part here, and that would be the base plate and the Covenant Sniper Tower. Alright, so the base plate obviously is the back of the helmet, and this is a really good miniature Covenant Sniper Tower. I'm really surprised that they were able to get something like that with that much detail and make it pretty darn accurate for being that small. Now, I will show you an alternate build after the review of this, where you can take it off the base plate and have it mostly be connected. The way that it's set up now, and you'll see that later, if you try to take it apart, most of the pieces on the base part would be free floating. But we'll set that aside for now. Alright, so let's look at the minifigure. As with all of the Microfleet sets, they come with a Spartan Mark 6 in the Halo 4 style, and it is the color of the helmet, so of course in this case it's red. This is a nice, very medium red. There's no black wash on it, so it looks nice and clean. It has the same articulation as all of the Spartans. That would be the head, the shoulders, the elbows, wrists, waist, the hips, and the knees. And this one comes with a saw. Very good figure. If you want to have red versus blue, there will be a blue set coming out later in the year. That will be the Falcon, so you can have a nice red versus blue set there. This one versus the other one, which will have a blue Halo 4 Spartan. Now, let's look at what I consider to be the gem of this set, and that would be the Mini Hornet. Now, this is really an excellent job. I can't really get over how well the designers have done, the designers at Mega Bloks, that is, have done with making these miniature scale ships. It's just fantastic. The skids are accurate. It's got a nice little angled piece to give the Hornet its classic look. The turbines on it here. It's just a really, really great, put together little mini ship. Now, I'm going to put that down a second and show you the full-size one that came in the Hornet versus Vampire set, just for scale size, so you can see, it is rather small compared to it. But just look at the detail in it, in comparison from the full-size version, the action figure size or microfigure size version, versus the mini scale. Let's turn it here to the side as well, so you can see. It's got the tails, everything. The skids, even the little gun here. Now, maybe they could have done something here, but honestly, for that size, I'm not even worried about it. This is just fantastic. So let me put the full-size one back, and let's put everything else back together again here and show you the full set, and then I'll get to the custom build of the Sniper Tower. Okay, so that's everything that comes in the set. 79 pieces again, as I said, and you will find this between usually $14 to $16, depending on where you get it from. Again, shop around for the best deal. This particular set, I seem to have found be the least common of the three that are currently out. The Mantis, and the Rocket Hog. So if you're not sure which one to get, and you like the Hornet, then I highly suggest getting this one first. The Mantis, as I mentioned in that review, has just awesome articulation. So if you're torn between them, you can't go wrong with either of them. And the Rocket Hog set is fantastic as well. All right, so I had said that I was going to show you a custom build of this sniper tower. So apologies that this may take a few minutes to do this, but what you want to do is you want to take off the little pieces off the side here. Now we're going to pop this off and hopefully I can do this easy enough. There we go. So the base pieces here, they're basically free floating if you were to try and build this off of the base, or away from the base plate. So what I did here is I took the two 2x2 plates that were the middle of that of the way it is there, and I put them like so. I'll show you. There's that. Oh yes, and also I forgot two other pieces here. There are two 2x1 plates that are part of this as well. There's actually a third one, but I didn't need to use it. Alright, so you take these pieces here and you put them together like this. And as you can see, this starts to build an independent base for the sniper tower that you can have off of the base plate. Now, so you take this piece that was used for one of the three little, I don't know what you want to call them, the little panels that go up to the sniper tower. You take this and you put it in the middle instead, and now you can place the top portion here. So now the only thing that you have free floating are these little, the little slope pieces, and that's fine, but most of it is intact that way. So there you go. Now you have a version that you can make that can be independent of the base plate itself. So that's it. I appreciate you watching this review, and if you want to see pictures of the build along the way, you can always go to halofanforlife.com. There is a link down at the bottom of the review that goes to the specific article that will show you that. And I appreciate you watching. As I said, give a like there if you wouldn't mind. Feel free to post a reply, and we'll see you next time.